Okay, awesome. All right, my name is Melody Brandon. I'm so excited for you guys to join in. All about skincare and oils. We've talked about it before, but we've got some great new products. Last year came out, and I feel like not as many people have tried them, and I love them. And then also just some tried and true things. Like I know a lot of people struggle with eczema, acne, warts and skin tags, pigmentation. Maybe you just want more of a cleaner product in your regimen, and you've learned a little bit more about the harmful side effects of some of the stuff that's in your current line of skincare. And maybe you just want to do a slow swap, and you're like, okay, every month I'm going to swap out one product, in my skincare line and try something new. That's what we want to help you learn about. So we'll talk about skincare, all the top, things that you're going to want to use, and then talk about alternatives too, because there are so many oils that you can use for skincare, which A, might be overwhelming, but B, it's also empowering, because if you have like a starter kit and you don't have anything else besides that, that starter kit can still help you so much with a lot of skin issues. So you'll see a lot of variation. So if you don't see, in one recipe, I have like the main recipe I use, and then I'll have alternatives. So you can absolutely swap those in. You don't have to do exact recipes. I've seen so many people say like, way different varieties and various recipes work for the same ailment. And I love learning about other ones that, people use too. I learn every day about different oils and how they can work. So yeah, if you have one that's worked for you, put it in the sidebar in the comment section. We'd love to hear other recipes too. We're constantly trying new things. If you are a part of our oil community, I definitely recommend going on to our Facebook group too. And in the search bar, you can type in like, DIYs or skincare. There's a lot of great recipes. I didn't put all of them in this webinar, or it would have been really long, but there's a ton of info over there as well. So definitely check that out if you're really the DIYer and want to try some different scrubs and masks and things like that. We have a lot of recipes over there. But I am going to share my screen and we will get started. Okay, awesome. So that's what we're talking about, essential oils and skincare. So we will get that going. So before I go talking about the exact oils, I always like, for me personally, when I got started with oils, or wanted to swap over my makeup or some of my skincare, I really wanted to know like why. Because if something was working for you and you had like another kind of, product, it's like, why switch? It was working for you. But when you learn about some of the stuff that's inside of them, then it definitely makes you be like, maybe I'm up for switching. Because there are really so many toxins and different things in there that we really, don't want in our body. So crazy enough, I was teaching my kids this in their homeschool lesson too. The skin is the human body's largest organ. So you can just think about all the different things you put on your skin every single day, from deodorant, lotion, shaving, shaving cream, shampoo and conditioner, face wash, your makeup, your, night routine, all of those things, hand sanitizer. There are so many things that are in your products, and it gets a little bit overwhelming on the body. And so a lot of times it reacts. And so, like this says, the vast majority of skincare products contain preservatives, fillers, synthetic fragrances, chemicals that might be considered safe by the government, but are linked to multiple types of cancer, obesity, diabetes, and fertility. It's crazy that even tampons, which I was like, what? Tampons, if they're not organic, release a formaldehyde, which is linked to cancer directly into your bloodstream. So I think knowledge is power. It's also, I'll definitely say maybe knowledge can be overwhelming too, but we're giving you some great alternatives. And, I think slow swaps is great. You don't have to change everything in a day, but if you can be more mindful of what you put on your body, just like maybe if you're swapping out some healthy foods, you're mindful of what you're putting in your body. Definitely what you're putting on your body is getting into your body. I thought this out of one of the books that I have, and I was reading about it on safety and oils and stuff like that. I learned that it said more than 200 chemicals have been found in umbilical cord blood in 2 separate studies by the Environmental Working Group. In 2004, 287 chemicals were found in the blood of 10 umbilical cords. That means before you're even born, your baby, or you probably came into this world with chemicals, right? In 2009, 232 chemicals were found. According to the Environmental Working Group, out of the 287 detected chemicals in the umbilical cord blood, we know that 180 cause cancer in humans and animals, 217 are toxic to the brain and nervous system, 208 cause birth defects or abnormal development in animal tests. So this is a really big deal. Like a lot of times we're looking at why are we getting childhood cancer rate so much up? And there's a variety of reasons probably, but one of them is definitely what we're putting on our body every day, constantly. And women put way more products on themselves than men. So we have to be a little bit, aware of what we're putting on ourselves and really make an effort to try to change some of those kind of things. Up to 60% of what we put on our skin gets absorbed. That means that the products we put on our bodies affect our health and overall well-being, either negatively or positively. With essential oils, maybe you're using them for anti-aging, but they could also help with immune boosting or mood support or things like that. So that's what I love about oils. You could be using them for one purpose, and it's also benefiting your body in so many other ways. It's really sort of mind-blowing when I learned about it. The FDA does not regulate skincare well at all. Almost any ingredient can be incorporated into a formula. Some are proprietary, they don't tell you. And a lot of them are really just dangerous to your health. So those ingredients, can been linked to allergies, eczema, cancer, hormonal disruption, reproductive problems. So in a sense, yes, can your skincare make you sick? It can in a sense. So not to scare you, but those are just some base facts on why we might want to change over our skincare to something healthier and get results. If you have some of your products at home, you can go onto the environmental working, the EWG, and look at some of these kind of things, but you don't want to see a lot of these ingredients in your products. And most of the ones that you're getting, say at Target or, Amazon or different places, even some of the really expensive ones, they have these kind of ingredients in them and they just aren't healthy for your body. So doTERRA actually, a lot of people get into oils in the beginning just for like maybe immune support or germs or, not to get sick, but they really have so many additional products that are amazing for skincare support. And I love them. So we're going to talk about single oils that you might already have in your home, some that you might want to get. We're going to talk about Immortal. That's actually their blend called the Anti-Aging Blend. It's a blend of a lot of those single oils that you see up at the top. A lot of those ones are already in this blend, which I love. So, if you're like, oh man, maybe I can't afford rose and myrrh and sandalwood all at once. Well, Immortal has a lot of those oils in them. Now, I do love some of the single oils by themselves because I can boost up, that amount of that single oil that I want. So I definitely see the value in them. But if you're on a budget, Immortal, like we'll talk about in a second, is going to be a great option for you to get great results. Sorry, let me keep adding people. I'm so excited some of you are on tonight. Okay. Then we're going to talk about our superstar, which is the Yarrow Pom series. So Yarrow Pom oil came out a couple years ago from doTERRA and literally was a #1 bestseller with before and after is nonstop. We use it for a lot of things: metabolism, overall health, weight loss, all of those kind of things, hormonal health. So we do use that a lot of times in our Lightening Glow series. If you're looking at that, we have a whole ebook on that, and it's a great oil. But for tonight, we're going to talk about for skin, it's like a miracle worker. So they had Yarrow Pom. It was such a hit with everyone that they came out with 2 other products. So I think a lot of people aren't familiar with those. They came out last year. So we're going to be talking about the Yarrow Pom Body Serum and the Yarrow Pom Capsules. And then we're going to go over their skincare products in general. They have a couple different skincare lines, and we'll go over some of those, tonight as well. So let's get started. So this sort of gives you a nice graphic to run you through some of the top essential oils that are great for skincare. Now, I really could have added more. I'm already thinking, oh man, I should have added this one to the list in my mind right now as I'm looking at them. But I would say that for everything from acne to eczema, anti-aging, pigmentation, psoriasis, all the things, rashes, kids, cuts, scrapes, and boo-boos are going to be in these kind of oils. So if you look, you might have a lot of these already. Like you might have gotten a start starter kit and you have frankincense and lavender and tea tree and maybe copaiba. Maybe you don't have yet blue tansy, or of course yarrow palm, you know, is going to come up in a second. It would definitely be included in the skincare oils as well as Mortal, but we're going to have a separate highlight for them. But you know, geranium, like we talk about that as a joke, that it's like a natural Botox, the tightener. Lavender is calming for everything. You know, rose is anti-aging, magnolia anti-inflammatory. So you're really going to get a bunch of different oils, and a lot of them do the same thing. So you'll see rashes is under like Roman chamomile, blue tansy, sandalwood. I would say rashes for lavender and frankincense. So really you could use so many different oils for different things like that. And then we'll go over to oils like zendicrine for detoxing and purifying. So really a lot of different ways that you can use the oils, no matter which ones you actually have in your kit. Okay, so let's get into talking about the yarrow palm trio. So you might be familiar with yarrow palm. Yarrow palm comes typically in a 30 ml bottle. That means it's double the size of any large bottle that you have. Now in this photo, this is our 15 ml bottle. It has the dropper bottle cap. The reason why it has that cap is a lot of people love taking this oil internally as well. Like I said, for hormone balancing, for overall health and metabolism boosting. So that oil you can take internally. That's why it has the dropper as well on there. In this series, you actually can still get their travel collection. And I really wanted to highlight that because I don't know how much longer they're gonna have the travel collection. It's not a permanent product. They brought it out last Christmas, and thankfully they still had some supply. So you can still get this. I love it because I think you get all three. I might butcher the price, I meant to look it up, but maybe for $79, it's like an insane price to get all three products. So you get yarrow palm, then you're gonna get their body renewal serum, which they were, you know, Emily Wright, one of the owners, was talking about more of wanting to call it a firming serum. She loves it for like the neck and, you know, different parts of the body where maybe like you have cellulite or you're working on that and things like that. So she loves it for larger areas on the body. It's not just yarrow palm. You'll see in a second, it's yarrow palm and a lot of different things. And then what's really important is getting like internal support. And so the yarrow palm beauty capsules have all of the necessary things that you need for your actual body to function well, right? And properly with those things that are gonna help with anti-aging and skin plumpness and all of that kind of stuff. So that is this collection. You can get yarrow palm by itself in a 30 ml bottle. You can also get the capsules by themselves and the body renewal serum, all in the large size. Or if you want to try it out and more on a budget, you can get the yarrow palm travel collection at a fraction of the cost, and it actually comes in that bag as well. So I do love this option. I see a couple comments, so let me just check real quick. Oh, perfect. Yeah, Jenna said I was right, actually, $79. So it's a great thing. So I don't want to overwhelm you with how many ingredients are in the yarrow palm beauty capsules, but I think sometimes people think like, oh, another capsule, oh, I don't use oils internally or other things. But if you're into the beauty industry at all and you research and look at things, you're going to see so many things outside of just essential oils that are in there that people talk about are amazing for your skin. So vitamin C, melon extract, grape seed extract, zinc, I'm going to pronounce that wrong, cerate, or I might have gotten a pronunciation wrong on that one. But if you read these, and that's why I want to give everyone like, you know, the rundown on them, it is amazing what they packed into these capsules. So it has yarrow oil in there, pomegranate oil, celery seed, frankincense, palmarosa, turmeric, and melissa. Now, it's not a ton of essential oils in one, so you're not going to get an overload, right? It's a blend, and then they put a couple drops of that blend in the capsules, so it's definitely in small amounts that are safe for your body, but you're getting a small amount of all of those oil benefits in this capsule with these other ingredients that are really going to help your skincare. You know, I feel like sometimes with oils, I love addressing using just oils, but I've seen so many huge differences. We'll talk about Terrazyme in a second, which is our digestive enzyme. I tell people, yeah, I love DigestZen for stomach issues, but to be honest, Terrazyme has been the biggest game changer for me, and that's a capsule that you take actually inside. So the same thing with yarrow palm, the cellular beauty complex. I feel like if you can stay consistent and you take these capsules along with using the oils, you're going to see your best results doing something like that. Then, like we said, the Body Renewal Serum, that has yarrow oil in there, but it's gonna be a lighter. It's not yarrow palm, is yarrow plus pomegranate seed oil together. So actually the yarrow palm oil in the bottle is already in a sense pre-diluted with the pomegranate seed oil. Now this oil is yarrow essential oil with pomegranate seed, and then Roman chamomile, yuzu, peppermint, cananga, I'm probably butchering the name, avocado oil, and then these great carrier oils. These are all awesome if you've looked into skincare at all. Jojoba, sunflower, grape, and argan kernel oils, and coffee seed and pomegranate in there as well. So this is a great one for lathering all over the body, the neck, the chest area, any of those. I love this. You could totally do that with yarrow palm as well. It's just a different one with other additives in it, and I see value in both of them. So I love that Body Renewal Serum as well. And like I said, Emily talks about it more as like a tightening serum. Well, let's go into some testimonials. I think testimonials are the best. So Candace in our group talks about using the Yarrow Palm Body Renewal Serum with frankincense as a stretch mark scrub. So I love, love, love that idea. She took shea butter, 2 tablespoons of the Yarrow Palm Serum with the coconut oil, and then coconut sugar with the frankincense, and uses it as a body scrub. So you see a lot of those coffee scrubs or different things out there. It's so inexpensive to make your own DIYs and really takes no time at all, and that's a great one. Leah said the firming serum. So basically you rub it on your thighs, your tushy, your belly. Lots of wonderful ingredients, boost collagen, vitamin E, slows aging, antioxidants, and the argan oil is great for stretch marks and preventing them. This would be great if you're into fascia blasting or body gua sha. I have a fascia blaster, if you've ever heard of that. Those are great to use oils with. I have like a, fat body, fat burner body serum, or you can do like for cellulite, different ones like that. And you can use that with the fascia blaster, or we're going to talk about using gua sha tools in a second too. The beautiful body mist is also great too, and that's another one that's great for the skin. You can see this little boy in the photo. This is one that a customer just used on their baby right away when Yarrow Palm a couple years came out, and she was amazed at how miraculously it worked on her son's eczema. Then this other lady used it for her 3-year-old, had cracked and bleeding lips, and she used the serum right on there, and you can see within 24 hours after 3 applications, like a considerable difference. So you can use it in lots of different ways. Eczema, you can see another photo, day 1, day 5, so many ways to use it. We'll go into other anti-aging ones too. Again, some of these testimonials are with yarrow and or with other products too. But you can see whether it be for scars, you're gonna see so many great scar oils in here. You can use, like Wendy was saying, I add it to my face serum with frankincense, geranium, and lavender, cedarwood, helichrysum, and yarrow. I've seen lines on my face soften and age spots lighten. The hand before and after one I feel like is crazy. You can see how amazing this yarrow palm oil really works on skin. Then this lady's pigmentation on her hands, and then the lady with the forehead, she used the microderm needle, the roller, I'm butchering the name, but that needle roller every single night. I think it was maybe like a month or something like that with the yarrow palm, and had great results too. So that was an awesome one. Let's see, Stephanie said she likes adding it to her moisturizer. So if you get some of these oils like frankincense, yarrow palm, a lot of people use their moisturizer and just add it straight into the moisturizer. Or we're gonna talk about carrier oils. You can get carrier oils like jojoba oil, argan oil, rosehip oil. You could use coconut oil, but some people say that clogs their pores. So a lot of the other oils are maybe a little bit more gentle and have other benefits for the face. Now, if you're doing it all over the body, coconut oil is totally fine. But yeah, so many things for skin irritation, moisturizing. A lot of people use yarrow palm straight on the face. It is diluted with the pomegranate seed oil, and other people like diluting it more with another carrier. So again, it's totally personal preference. The person at the bottom said decrease in breakouts, discoloration from old breakouts, and overall skin tone improvement. Okay, I got lots of testimonies. I'm telling you, we had so many, we even had to cut it down. Sunburns, you can take, I think Lindsay used, let's see what she said, aloe vera, yarrow palm, melaleuca, which is the same as tea tree, lavender, and frankincense in a bowl, applied it. Literally, I've used oils on sunburns nonstop, and they are game changers. Any kind of burn, whether it be sunburn or from fire too, is great. Let's see. I've been using the serum on his back every single night for her son who's 16 years old and has what's, acne and clearing up, and really helped with the yarrow palm. Someone has celiac disease, get cross-contamination. This person's been using the complex, that capsules, and absolutely loved him. She said it helped her bowel movements too, which you will totally see a lot of cross-referencing of how it helps your body. Like I said, you might be using it for anti-aging. It helps regulate you. So a lot of different things. This lady used Immortal and yarrow on a scar that she had on her face, on her chin. Another lady said she used it every single night, blue tansy, yarrow, and Immortal, and did it between her eyebrow wrinkles, and felt like they literally were disappearing. Now, I don't like to overpromise things that everyone's scar, discoloration, or a wrinkle is going to disappear. Every single oil works differently on everybody's body. And so you'll see, you might have, different results than somebody else. They might be like incredible and you see it in a couple of days. Another person might need to be using it more consistently or add in supplements. Everybody's body is different, but overall, I would say most everyone is going to see an improvement using essential oils on their skin. Make sure I'm checking in. I got to add another person. If anyone wants to pause me, ask any questions or comment, unmute yourself, feel free. And I know I'm going at a rapid pace. Let's talk about the Immortal Anti-Aging Blend. Now this oil retails at $93, but I believe it's only $69 at the wholesale cost. Now this roller bottle is straight essential oil. It is not diluted at all. So I absolutely recommend popping the top off and diluting it. I don't recommend using it straight. I actually have found some people totally use it straight and don't dilute it, but some people have had skin reactions from using it straight. It's pretty powerful oils, and if you're using them over and over again, I highly recommend diluting it, and you will find it amazing. And it saves you a lot of money too, because you're getting more bang for your buck. So this one has frankincense, Hawaiian sandalwood, lavender, myrrh, helichrysum, and rose, all of those oils in this one bottle. And you can see we priced out each oil that's in the bottle. If you bought them all separately, it'd be $565. Or you can get this one at the wholesale cost at, I believe it's $69 roughly. So this is awesome. I pop the top off, and you'll see a bunch of different combos that I do it with in a second. But in a nutshell, I'll combine it with yarrow. I'll do it with copaiba and frankincense. I'll do it with geranium or blue tansy. Or I might just use it by itself and use Immortal, and I'll pop it off, and I'll grab some roller bottles. So I was going to show you a couple different. Let me stop my sharing real quick, and then I can share. So when you're making your own skin serums, you can do them in a lot of different forms. You can get like a cute roller bottle. It doesn't even have to be cute. It can just be a roller bottle. You can get a glass dish if you want to. It doesn't have to be anything special. You just don't want to use plastics because the oils can eat away at the plastics. But you can just grab your bottle, and everyone's amount varies. So if you want a pretty potent skincare blend, you could do upwards of 40 drops of essential oil in here, like 20 Immortal, 20 yarrow palm. That would be in a heavier application, and then you're going to fill the rest up with whatever carrier oil you want. Rose hip is very popular. Jojoba oil is very popular. Argan, there's like sweet almond, a bunch of different ones. So basically you add your essential oils, you fill it up with your carrier. You can do spot treatments, rub it straight on, or instead of that, and then like I said, that would be a strong application. If you're a sensitive skin, maybe cut it down and maybe try 10 drops of essential oil or 20 drops of essential oil. You can always add more. Again, everyone's skin is different. Some people do use the essential oils neat. Neat means they're not diluting it. The ones that I would say people use neat are, I've seen frankincense and lavender without any kind of really big skin reactions. Right on, say like a sunspot, using frankincense neat is definitely something that works really well. You can also get a cute like serum bottle that has like a, you know, a squeeze top that will shoot out the serum. I got this one on Whimsy and Wellness. It's definitely a cute one. You can do that. Or if you're gonna make like a toner or a spray, you can get a little spray top and add it in here. And then add like your witch hazel or your rose water and make a toner with apple cider vinegar or things like that. We have a great toner recipe on our Facebook group. If you just type in toner, it should pop up. And I have had great results. And we just added like lavender, I think tea tree, you know, frankincense, really basic, amazing oils though, that you should all probably have if you got your starter kit. A couple tools before I go on any further that when you're using your essential oils, I get even more results with are like a gua sha tool. You'll see a lot of them in like a pretty rose quartz. You can get those. This is from one of my favorite companies. It's called Wildling. Wild and then Ling, Wildling. They have great tutorials on their Instagram too, and they have a bunch of different curves, and I use this a lot of ways. So in a sense, you know, you can go under the eye. I do it on the for wrinkles between your forehead a lot. I go like this over and over again. This is a great technique. Or you're doing this. This is also helping with lymphatic drainage. The same thing with around the neck. Under the eyes, the cheekbones, you can do the neck too. So this is a great tool to use with your essential oils. I love, love, love this. I also love this tool. It's a reflexology tool. My friend Sherry got it for me. You could probably just Google it, it'll pop up. But this is called a yin and a yang roller. And I love to use this before my oils, and then I use this afterwards. It's like a reflexology, but I find it works awesome. So I do it a lot between the eyes. I do it in the forehead, over the eyebrows, on the side, all these. If you get migraines and headaches too, love, love, love. Both of these tools are awesome. You can use the points on this tool to go on certain points too to give muscle relief. You're finding you're holding a bunch of tension in certain areas. It's great. And lymphatic drainage just gets everything going. That's really cute. So there's those tools boosted up, and I love those. So adding a gua sha or reflexology with your oils is just gonna take it up an extra notch. So I want to show you guys those. Okay, let's go back to this. Okay, so this is a great, great, great one to use for blemishes. Sorry, we can do it for blemishes for healing. Scars, blemishes, if you have sunspots, this is great, and fine lines and wrinkles. You can see melasma too. That's a little bit harder to get off, but you can see some people have amazing results. This lady said she used it for about, I think, 6 months straight, and on her forehead had amazing results. Now, everyone's different. I've had some people where it doesn't take it, you know, definitely not all the way off, but they see some relief with it. But I mean, hers was insane results. I was like, wowzers, awesome. Eczema, you know, I'll talk about that one in a second a little bit more. This lady said, I use it with Immortal. I've noticed my sunspots have diminished quite a bit. Love it. This is my friend Sherry who got me that reflexology tool, and she said, I love using it, seeing my skin firmer and brighter, overall more useful. This lady, Melissa, said I've been using it with vitamin E oil, which is great for scarring and rubbing on acne scars and scars on our kids, and they've literally been falling off and scabbing from the outside. Scars too, like I said, great way to use your essential oils. You can see this lady for her sunspots. She also used doTERRA's Virage Serum with the Immortal. You'll see that in a couple slides in a second. Patty said, I love Immortal. I like to use it and make 2 to 3 bottles. So she takes her Immortal and she pours about 1/3 into 3 bottles and then fills it up with her carrier oil. Amy, I love using Immortal with a wash and the toner. You know, Yarrow Palm in my night cream. Vanessa said I've been using Immortal on my stretch mark blend. It's amazing, and under my eyes. Astrid, Immortal with Yarrow Palm, Copaiba, Blue Tansy, Geranium, Frankincense, and Jojoba. Love it. So you can see a lot of similar ones, and you can really just, whatever you have in your cabinet, you could totally make it work. This lady over here, she said she got a laser treatment and it was pretty intense, and then she used her lavender and Immortal and the redness was almost gone. Crow's feet support. So just so many. I wanted you to see a child had a really intense burn and the mom felt so bad. It was like a 3rd degree burn or something, 2nd and 3rd degree, and she thought it was gonna be scar for life, and you can see your son's hand like a year or so later. It's literally completely. You can't even tell. So a lot of ways to use these oils to support yourself, not just for beauty, right? For accidents that happen too. So doTERRA does have a couple different skincare lines. If you struggle with acne, I would say the HD Clear is the great line for you. This is great for acne, any kind of, oily stuff like that, skin. They have the HD Clear Roller. Now again, that one is straight essential oil as well, you'll see. So you can pop the top off and then dilute it a little further. They have the cleanser and then the lotion too. All are great. Then they have two different skincare lines, the Essential Skincare Kit, and this has a variety of products in it. I've used all of them, love them all. I would say the facial cleanser I use every night and love it. The brightening gel, the anti-aging eye cream. I love putting this in the freezer to make this metal ball cold, and it's really great for your eyes underneath. And I love the hydrating cream. This is one of my favorites. It's not too heavy, but it's like a luxurious feeling. You can definitely add your yarrow pom or your frankincense into it. I've tried the tightening cream, so really a lot of ones to use. I would say I like the hydrating cream over the anti-aging moisturizer, but again, I've seen personal preference for so many skincare. Everyone's skin's different, so really, some people swear by one product, another person is going to say they like the Virage line better. So I've used both. They're both great. The hydrating serum is awesome for this one. This one has a moisturizer and a toner and a cleanser as well. Some people might say this is for a little bit more mature skin, but then I've seen other people that have mature skin say that they like the other line better. So really, you have fans of both lines, so you really can't go wrong. They're both great products, so you can just sort of try out which one you like and see which you like better. Personally, I love, love, love the Reveal facial system. It's amazing at exfoliating. So it's sort of like an intense facial experience if you were to go get a facial. So the first one is the scrub, and then you put the step 2 on it, and it sort of gets everything to work even further. It's like a gel that goes over it. You let it sit on your skin for a little bit. There was a lady in our group who's an esthetician, and she said this is by far her favorite of the skincare products from doTERRA. This was before Yarrow Palm, but she said she uses it in her facial treatments, and her clients love it. So I love the Reveal facial system and always had that. I use it about 2 times a week, and that's good enough for my skin. Here are some other testimonials on the skincare and stuff like that. You can see this lady was using for acne, Melaleuca, which is the same as tea tree, cedarwood, and the HD Clear 3-step system, along with Zendocrine, which is our detox blend. You can add that to water, or we even have gel caps. So she was taking that internally, adding lemon to her water, and then using the tea tree, cedarwood on the acne and the HD Clear system. This lady over here was using the Virage line and Green Mandarin, which is another great oil to use for acne and skincare. A lot of the hormone balancing really helps. We'll talk about our Lifelong Vitality Vitamin Pack. If you have skin issues, I would highly recommend getting on our vitamin pack along with Terrazyme, which is our digestive enzyme. That for things like outbreaks and eczema and those kind of rashes is a game changer. I love those. The supplements are really key in my opinion. Let's see this lady over here on the anti-aging eye cream in just 5 days, the new skincare line. Love this, less spots, lines, magic. I love the facial wash for my hormonal face. It's taken down my redness and rosacea a lot and hormonal flares. The Virage makes your skin glow. And she was using the Reveal 2 to 3 times a week. And I have many customers that use the HD Clear and love it, especially for cystic acne. So there you go. This poor son had used a Target sunscreen. As you can see, you do not know what everything's in there. It burned his skin literally. And so she was talking about how much the moisturizer from doTERRA on Virage she absolutely loved and helped her son's traumatic skin. This was the before photo. Again, same things again. Copaiba, frankincense, yarrow palm, love it. This oil has been added to my routine. My teen daughter discovered it and loved it. I've used it, lighten skin. Let's see, any more. Skin texture and scarring, decrease in breakouts and discoloration, overall skin tone. My biggest secret for acne is the hydrating cream with the drop of yarrow. I do it every night before bed and when I wake up in the morning. And I use the HD Clear face wash every morning. So those are a lot of the oils. Now we're going to go on to some specific protocols. And this is what we'll put on the cheat sheet for you. These are just some of my favorites. Like I said, you'll see lots of people combine it in so many different ways. So this is what I would say is like our anti-aging glow serum. Some people call it a natural Botox, skin bay, lots of different things. I would say the main 3 oils that a lot of people use would be yarrow palm, frankincense, and copaiba. Then you're gonna see, you could add in oils like blue tansy. There's a whole Vogue article on how blue tansy is literally the ultimate skincare oil. I could go on and on about that one. It has great benefits just like a yarrow palm. Geranium's a great add-in, immortal. You could also just do a straight up combo of yarrow palm and immortal. That's gonna get you a lot of combo of oils because immortal has a bunch in there. And then of course, I would recommend adding in a carrier oil like a rose hip or a jojoba, argan, or sweet almond oil. Now for eczema, I would use yarrow palm, myrrh, helichrysum, and lavender. This is my ultimate combo. Helichrysum you can actually get at a fraction of the cost in our new touch roller. They just launched it this month. And so if you're on a budget, I would definitely get the touch roller. It's diluted with a little fractionated coconut oil, but it'll totally still work the same. Helichrysum is also great for things like nosebleeds and skin. Love it. It's a game changer for that. But this blend right here, I have had so many customer testimonials of eczema. And then the oils that I dilute it with are going to be rose hip or jojoba, half, and then emu oil. Emu oil you can get on Amazon. All of these carrier oils you can, just make sure they're organic, and it's better if they're in a glass jar ideally. But emu oil is a thicker oil, so you can't use it all the way, but it's a really added benefit I found for eczema. So I do half emu oil, carrier oil, and then half of one of these two. Then number 1, 2 is added Terrazyme. If you're a kid's older or you're an adult, I would take 1 to 2 Terrazyme with each meal. This is something that helps break down the food that you're eating and helps your body absorb it better and also not get the gas, bloating, constipation, all of those kind of things. And overall, it's just gentle on your body. And most of the time when you're getting eczema, it's a flare up from something in your gut. So you really want to support your gut more. And that's why I would highly recommend getting on the Digest Zen Terrazyme capsules. And of course, I would add on the Lifelong Vitality Pack if you already aren't on that. Then you would add these oils on, and you can apply it multiple times throughout the day. Again, everyone's skin's different. Maybe 2 applications is enough, or if it's really intense, maybe you want to do it every other hour. Other helpful oils that are going to be great for eczema are going to be tea tree, copaiba, geranium, rose, cedarwood, and immortal. Now for scars, again, yarrow palm and immortal is great. Another top leader in doTERRA who had skin cancer on her face and literally had a pretty intense scar. She has a literal amazing before and after. Her doctor was shocked at the healing and everything. She used it right away after, and this was her blend. Yarrow palm, helichrysum, frankincense, sandalwood, and myrrh, and it was pretty mind-blowing, her results. And again, she diluted it with a carrier oil. She did a higher amount of oil. She did 10 drops of each oil in a 10 ml and then diluted it with the carrier oil. You could also, if you're trying to regenerate or skin health, you know, rose touch or magnolia are great. Lavender, any of those are going to be awesome for scars. For acne, like I said, Zendocrine is going to be our detox blend, and tea tree. Those are going to be awesome. Again, dilute them. The HD Clear line. And then I would for sure get on our supplements. The great thing about our supplements is when you get on them, Terrazyme, you get at half the cost when you do it as an add-on. So it really is an awesome way to get full body support and then your gut support right in there too. You can get the probiotic as an add-on as well, and that's going to be great for gut health too. But that's what I would do for acne. Now here are some other protocols. There's lots of them. This is what we're going to put on the cheat sheet for you, but I'm going to go over everything from cold sores to warts and skin tags and more. So if you have sunspots or melasma, another great combo is going to be frankincense and black spruce. Yarrow palm and manuka oil would be awesome add-ons too. Free radical, or AKA a skin cancer spot, frankincense, pink pepper, grapefruit, helichrysum are going to be great for that. My mom had one on her face and it literally went completely down. She didn't even have to get it taken off from the doctor. Awesome. Warts and skin tags, I've had so many before and afters. Oregano is the main oil. Tea tree and oregano would be the combo. And then you can add on oils like frankincense, On Guard, or any other oil that you feel like is skin supporting. But that blend right there is great. I would recommend applying it 3 times a day with either a roller bottle or like a Q-tip, and then putting a Band-Aid over it. Some people's fall off within a couple days. Other people's take like 3 weeks to a month. My daughter had a large one on her hand and we got it completely gone. It was amazing. Canker sores or cold sores. For canker sores, black pepper and I think we had a typo right here, melaleuca or tea tree. And then add-ons would be clove, On Guard, or Melissa. You could also use our On Guard mouthwash, which would be awesome too, and gargle with it. For cold sores, whoops, I found a couple more typos. Geranium, Melissa, and I like doing diluting geranium and Melissa. Then I put Correct X, and then if you go on Amazon, type in oxygenated olive oil. I love this product. It's not doTERRA. Oxygenated olive oil. I put that over my cold sores. This was a miracle blend. Also, for anything that's like a pretty intense skin issue, like a MRSA or a really bad cut, scrape, and boo-boo, grab the oxygenated olive oil and put it over your essential oils, and I love it. It's super potent and amazing. Let me see if I have any more people trying to jump on. I think we had a couple comments. Let's see. Do you dilute the oils? Yes, I always dilute them, to be honest. I rarely use the essential oils without diluting. Diluting the essential oil actually keeps it to where more of the essential oil gets into your bloodstream, because a lot of it jumps off into the air and dissipates. And so diluting it helps with that. And it also helps so it's not super intense on your skin, because the oils are so potent. You don't want to like burn the skin or shock it. If you dilute it, it's going to get enough strength done. And in my opinion, using the essential oil more often but diluted is better than really strong all at once. For free radicals, do you have to use this all 4 that you've recommended, or you can just use one? I mean, you can definitely just use one. Of course, you're going to get more benefits when you're using it in a combo, like synergistically. But yes, frankincense is going to be awesome even by itself. Amy said, just had a huge skin tag fall off within a couple weeks. So great. Yeah. So many people get skin tags and warts, which, I mean, freezing it off is pretty intense process. I had to do it when I was a kid, and my mom literally sat on top of me as the doctor froze them off my foot, and it was horrible. So I was so happy that I could treat my daughter, you know, in an easy manner, just with some essential oils. Skin discoloration, yarrow palm, manuka, black spruce, similar to that melasma. Bruises, rose, geranium, helichrysum, Roman chamomile, Siberian fir. That's a great combo. Again, any oils like a lavender, all of them are going to be supportive. These are just some like ultra blends, depending on how many oils you have in your cabinet. Itchy skin, copaiba, turmeric, geranium, lavender, purified basil. Those are all going to be great combos. Stretch mark cream, you can use Immortal, and then the yarrow palm body serum. We also like adding it to doTERRA's replenishing body butter. I love it. That's super thick and luxurious, their body butter. So a lot of people will add like a Slim and Sassy that can help with like cellulite, or it can do it for, you know, skin and scarring or just overall moisture. Owies, I love frankincense, lavender, and tea tree is my most used oils on kiddos for any kind of skin rash, my go-to. And then Correct X, that's like our natural Neosporins and ointment in a little bottle, a tube. It's awesome. I always have a couple bottles of that. And then Helichrysum Touch is going to stop the bleeding right away. It's an awesome oil for that. Okay, microblading, if you do that on your eyebrows, yarrow palm and Correct X is going to be awesome for that. For psoriasis, I would start with Terrazyme at each of your meals. Helichrysum, frankincense, geranium, lavender, yarrow palm, tea tree, or Correct X, all awesome oils. So again, if you don't have all of them, pick which ones you have, dilute them with your carrier oil, apply them multiple times a day. Take your, you know, again, for psoriasis, getting your vitamin pack, and then Terrazyme is going to be a huge game changer too. For cracked heels or cuticles, the Yarrow Pom and Immortal, it's gonna be awesome. Skin brightening, the Yarrow Pom and Black Spruce. Clear skin, Zendocrine Lavender, Yarrow Pom. For eyelash and brow serum, Yarrow Pom, lavender, and castor oil. You can do it in like a little mascara tube and put that on the eyebrows. You can add in other oils like rosemary is a great one too for your lash serum. So many options for that. If you want to make your own like salve, you could do this healing skin one, aloe vera, coconut oil, and then 10 drops of the lavender, frankincense, geranium, copaiba, and then either blue tansy or Yarrow Pom. And literally it's so simple. You melt the oils on low, blend it with the aloe vera and your essential oils, and it can stay in the refrigerator hardened for such a long time. And then dry brushing, we have an entire ebook on that in our Lighten and Glow ebook. That's in our private Facebook group under the album section. If you go to albums and then ebook, dry brushing is awesome for your skin. So many health benefits for dry brushing, lymphatic drainage, and cellulite, all the things. So you can add some Slim and Sassy to that or Yarrow Pom and massage it into the skin. You can actually add the essential oil straight, like the Slim and Sassy straight to the dry brush, or you can do it after dry brushing and massage it into the skin. So I love dry brushing as well. That's a great way for overall skin health. A couple last testimonials. You can see this lady, my dad was scheduled for surgery. He had a deep cyst removed under his arm. He was not happy. So I gave him a frankincense roller, told him to apply it 3 to 5 times a day. He did. And a week later, the cyst came to the surface and out with a little finger assistance. And his surgery was canceled. He was so happy he didn't have to go through his surgery, even if it was outpatient. Then this lady said, you know, I was so excited. I can't wait. I bought the top 10 kit and I put frankincense in my face with the coconut oil, and literally her crow's feet, you know, she felt like were literally gone. She was so happy when she looked back at 6 years ago and how her skin is looking now. This lady said for eczema prevention, she makes a cream blend and applies it over the face. She uses the body butter, and then she adds in different essential oils to that. And so many different ways to use these oils, and that's what hopefully you'll see within all these testimonials. This lady had a scratch, and you can see just the scratch, that Correct X, it has the essential oils already in it, and later that afternoon it had already gone down a ton just by applying that. I use the Correct X literally for kiddos all the time. It is so awesome. That and the Helichrysum Touch are probably 2 of my favorite, and Tea Tree, because that's antibacterial and antifungal for kiddos is what I do all the time. So that was my, in a nutshell, skincare class. I can totally answer any questions if you guys have. Correct X just actually, Fabiola asked if it's back. It is. It's just got in stock yesterday. So you should be able to get the Correct X now. Again, it's only $12. It's one of my favorite things. I have it like in all of my little medicine cabinet kits, or if you have a diaper bag or things like that. It's a great one. That and cracked lips, anything, you can use it. So many ways to use the Correct X. So yeah, let me know. Anyone have any questions or testimonials that you wanted to share? Let me see if there were any more comments. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. Again, in a couple days, we'll get you out that cheat sheet with all the recipes on it. But yeah, hopefully this makes you feel empowered to use the oils that you already still have in your kit or that you have in your medicine cabinet right away. And then hopefully it gives you some ideas of maybe some other ones you might want to get if you have specific things that you want to use them on in the future. Yarrow Pom under the tongue. Yeah, I don't mind the taste of Yarrow Pom. Some people do. So you can definitely just put it under the tongue, or you can get empty veggie caps. You can get those on doTERRA or just at any health food store. It's literally like a vitamin cap. You open it up, you add your essential oils to it, you close it, and then you can take that internally. So that is, yeah, Fabiola said for a diaper rash. Yes. Diaper rash, 2nd degree burn, Correct X is awesome. I need to edit this slideshow and add diaper rash because that's such a, or cradle cap for babies. There's so many oils like lavender and tea tree, frankincense, copaiba, awesome. You can make a great diaper rash cream or spray. Love that for that. I will show you guys real quick and then we can pop off what it looks like. Oh, homeschool life right here. Let me jump over to this one. What our website looks like. If you are a member, we have a website, education.obsessedwithessentials.com. This is for our private oil community. So if you're a part of it, you can join. And it has all of the topics that you need. We have one on skincare too, so we'll be adding even more to that. But really all the topics are there for you. This is something brand new we just finished, and once you click on it, lots of resources pop up. We're still adding to it since it just got finished, but that's a great resource. And then if you're on the Facebook group, I'll show you where some of those other ebooks are, and we have some other ebooks on skincare too. So if you go to Obsessed with Essentials, if you're part of our Facebook group, and then you go over to media and you go to albums, and then you scroll down and you go to ebooks, you're gonna see in the ebooks, right, scroll down a little bit more, and we have this one, Recipes and DIYs, has great skincare DIYs and recipes on there. Scroll down a little further. This is the one I mentioned a couple times. It's called Lighten and Glow. This is the one that helps with hormone balancing, detoxing, metabolism boosting, and it talks in detail about yarrow palm, turmeric, pink pepper, black pepper, a lot of those oils, and how they helped a lot with, you know, a lot of these same. This is that scar I had mentioned earlier. That was day 11. Can you believe that? Or that was that lady I was showing you earlier. You can see it a little bit more in this photo. So many of those. So this is that protocol that you put in the veggie cap and you can take internally. We talk about the vitamins, so if you're interested in that, really one of our top products. And I talk about the Terrazyme because I love, love, love this product. And then dry brushing. So this goes over dry brushing if you're curious about that. It has a little video on it and lymphatic drainage, all in this Lighten and Glow ebook that we have all for you. So those are some great resources. Like I said, if you want to do more skincare DIYs, or if you want like a toner recipe, just go on Facebook group and type it in the search bar and you'll get a lot of those popping up. So thanks so much for joining on, you guys. I hope you, do you have a dry brush you recommend? I just went on Amazon and actually got the least expensive. They do say if you want to do a lot of your lower back to get one with a long handle. I got one without a big handle just so I could travel with it. So it's just a handheld one. And it works great. So really, I think Amazon always has the good reviews on them so you can sort of tell. And it was really pretty inexpensive. So that's a great routine to get in. But awesome. Thanks you guys for joining. Oh, for blisters in the mouth, can I use the recipe you offered earlier, or is it just outside? Yes, you can use it inside. So you can dab it on the inside, or you could do a gargle mouthwash, right? Maybe with salt water, warm water, and the essential oils, gargle and spit it out. Also, the On Guard mouthwash would be great too. And then you could dab the essential oil that is diluted. I would dilute it on the spot in the mouth as well. Any of those are going to be great. Also, oil pulling, if you've heard of that, you could add the essential oils to like a coconut oil and swish it around in your mouth for like 15 to 20 minutes. That's like oil pulling. That would be great too if you are getting a lot of, you know, canker sores or blisters or things like that in the mouth. All right, wonderful. Well, I will have this recorded. I will upload it. I will get the cheat sheet done pretty soon and sent off or, you know, posted in our private Facebook group. If you do need the recording of this, you can just reach out to the person that sent you, or just go over to the Facebook group and we'll have it uploaded there soon. But yeah, thanks for joining on tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later. Bye.